Biblical Debt Freedom, God's Way Out of Debt, Step-by-Step Plan. Let me say something most people won't tell you in church. God is not against you becoming wealthy. Debt is not just a financial problem, it's a spiritual weight. And some of you watching this right now, you're not just tired financially. You're tired emotionally. Because every time you get paid, it's already gone. Every time you try to move forward, debt pulls you back. But here's the truth. God never designed you to live in financial bondage. And today I'm going to show you a biblical, practical way to break free. This is part of our Biblical Money series. Today, we're going deeper. This is about breaking cycles, rebuilding discipline, and walking in financial freedom. Because getting out of debt is not just about numbers. It's about transformation. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll give you a step-by-step plan you can start today even if you feel overwhelmed. The reality of debt. Let's tell the truth. Debt is normal in today's world. But normal doesn't mean healthy. Biblical truth. Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." That word slave is not soft language. It's strong. Because debt limits your choices. It controls your options. It steals your peace. Relatable story. There's a woman, we'll call her Sarah. Sarah works hard. She's responsible. But over time, credit cards, car payments, student loans, it all piled up. She owed over $25,000. Every month, she paid the minimum. But the balance barely moved. And one night, she sat on her bed and said, "God, I feel stuck. Not lazy. Not careless. Just trapped." And maybe that's where you are right now. The root problem. Here's what most people miss. Debt is rarely just about money. It's about behavior, habits, and sometimes emotions. Overspending to cope. Lack of planning. Trying to keep up with others. Luke 14 verse 28 says, "Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost?" God is saying, plan before you act. Many people go into debt because they never pause to count the cost. Hard truth. You can pray for financial freedom. But if your habits don't change, your situation won't either. God's hard about debt. Let's be clear. Debt is not a sin. But it is a burden. And God cares about anything that burdens you. Romans 13 verse 8 says, "Let no debt remain outstanding, except the continuing debt to love one another." This shows us something powerful. God's desire is not for you to stay in debt but to move toward freedom. Powerful biblical fact. In the Old Testament, God established something called the Year of Jubilee, Leviticus 25. Every 50 years, debts were canceled. Slaves were freed. Land was restored. Why? Because God is a God of restoration and freedom. Debt cancellation wasn't just financial. It was spiritual renewal. The biblical step-by-step plan. Now let's get practical. Here's how to actually get out of debt, God's way. Step 1, face it fully. Stop avoiding it. Write down every debt, every balance, every interest rate. Truth brings clarity. Step 2, stop adding new debt. This is critical. You cannot dig out of a hole while still digging. Cut unnecessary spending. Discipline starts here. Step 3. Choose a payoff strategy. 2 simple methods. 1. Snowball method, biblical momentum. Pay off smallest debt first, build confidence. 2. Avalanche method, mathematical wisdom. Pay highest interest first, save money. Both work. What matters is consistency. Mini story continuation, Sarah. Sarah chose the snowball method. Her first debt? $500. She attacked it aggressively. Paid it off in 2 months. That small win changed her mindset. She went from "I'm stuck" to "I can do this." Step 4. Increase your margin. You need space to breathe. This means cutting expenses, increasing income, side work, extra shifts. Not forever, but for a season. Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2 says, "Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, you do not know what disaster may come." This supports diversifying income. Step 5. Stay consistent and prayerful. This is not overnight. It's a journey. Pray for discipline, wisdom, endurance. Common traps. Avoid these. Trap 1. Quick fix mentality. There is no instant freedom. Anything fast is usually unsustainable. Trap 2. Comparison. Your journey is your journey. Don't rush because of others. Trap 3. Losing motivation. Progress may feel slow, but slow progress is still progress. The breakthrough moment. Back to Sarah. After 18 months, she paid off $25,000. No miracle check. No lottery. Just discipline, faith, and consistency. And the day she made her final payment, she cried. Not because of money, but because she was finally free. Debt once controlled her life. Now she controls her future. Listen, you don't have to stay stuck. Freedom is possible. Not instantly, but intentionally. I want to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to getting out of debt? Drop it in the comments and let's grow together. And if this helped you, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs hope. Because freedom is not just spiritual. It's financial too. God bless you.